Hello and welcome to this week's Sport Report.
Today we're going to look at the opening fixtures of the IPL.
And here is what we think the key talking points are. Let's start with the big news, the big headline. KL Rahul dominates against RCB, scoring 132. And this is the high score by a captain in the IPL and by an Indian. How did you find his knock, guys?
It's extraordinary.
Yeah. Especially a T20 match.
Yeah. High strike rate as well, only have 70 balls. And I think...
And in his 80s, he was dropped twice or something by Virat Kohli.
And I think that's where RCB lost that match. Because then if you take 50 runs off, they would have only been chasing 150. And then with the other runs the other team, the Karan Nair and the other batsmen to come would get, they would probably only get a few more runs. So that would be 160, 165 max, which means RCB...
And then the pressure would be off.
Yeah,
RCB.
and if you see their dismissals, they try to whack it and they just got out like that. So, Kohli takes the full blame. And then Faf du Plessis, strong start to the IPL. Varun, you're a CSK fan, you must like this.
Yeah.
I've got him in my fantasy, getting tons of points. He's an overall solid player.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's particularly shone in any of the other IPLs, but I think this could really be a breakthrough IPL. And now
the end of last season.
And now we move on to our third point, which is CSK, RCB, and SRH fourth in the chase. None of us will be happy with this, and we've got to say RCB shocking. CSK, they got the so-called master of the chase, MS Dhoni, hasn't done anything. Summarise, their middle order is just faltering. Agie, what do you think?
Well, I mean, we rely on Warner and Bairstow too much.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, Manish Pandey, he's looking in great form. I think he scored a 51 last match. I know they lost, but I mean, at least someone in the middle order is scoring.
Yeah.
And Kane Williamson is injured, apparently. And Vijay Shankar has a back problem or something like that. So, but he got that first ball.
If they come back, that could be a very good middle order of Pandey, Williamson, and Shankar. I think there's more potential in that.
Yeah, we have two good under-19 players, Abhishek Sharma and Priyam Garg. It was their first match in the IPL.
Yeah.
They're just like unexperienced, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they have to find their touch.
Yeah.
And then our fourth point, Rajasthan Royals post a very strong total. I think they're a very good batting lineup. And I think they have seriously improved their bowling. And I think they will be a real force in this season competition. Yeah,
Jofra Archer's 4 sixes against Nagidi was amazing. Massive.
Yeah, and then in that match again, CSK tried their best, but they're not enough. And then that just moves us on to another point. Why is Dhoni batting down the order? He should be batting 4 or 5. He's one of the CSK's best players.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It hasn't worked so far, actually, so he might change it.
Yeah, he has to. I mean, they've got a week off now. They've got Chandra a week off. So I think they've got to look real long and hard about their batting.
I mean, Sam Curran, he's doing decent.
Sam Curran is sick.
Yeah, it's just that
he should
the whole team around him have to have that. It's just that the whole team around him have to have that substance to them.
Yeah.
And then Delhi
and their openers, Murali Vijay.
I don't think
not looking great touch.
Vijay's not great.
But then there's no one else to replace him. If you look at their whole squad.
Well, I mean, you could do what Punjab
could play
with Sam Curran, and you could play him up the order opening. Sam Curran.
No, I mean Sam. No, I don't think that would work as well because Sam Curran's hitter.
It's only
Shane Watson's good in the power play.
Sam Curran opening is only opinion for me because he scored his 50 last year opening the batting for Punjab.
I guess.
For me, they need to play Dhoni higher up the order.
And speaking of Punjab, Delhi and Punjab have strong sides. What do you think?
I think they're going to be the two finalists. In fact, they're playing today right now, and the score.
No, it's Rajasthan and Punjab. Delhi and Punjab have played.
Let's edit that bit.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, let's edit that. And speaking of when Delhi and Punjab played together, they had a super over. The super over was a thrilling contest, but I don't think it should have gone down to that super over with Chris Jordan's one shot. I think that was a run. I think everybody thinks it's a run. I think, or not.
Yeah.
Looking back, the umpires think it's a run, but it was a good
And
match.
Mayank Agarwal's innings was
Mayank Agarwal
really
looks in
good.
good form. And now let's just move on to the points table prior to today's game versus the Royals and Punjab. So Delhi Capitals lead the way 2 from 2 with 4 points. Again, strong side. And then Kings 11 Punjab with that unlucky loss, but the hammering of RCB puts them in second on net run rate. Mumbai Indians always there and there in the mix. Doesn't have enough to hold it through, we don't know. Rajasthan, I think they'll be looking to win against Punjab. I think that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Up the order, probably in second. And then it comes to the bottom half of the table. Calcutta Knight Riders. I mean, we thought with such a strong squad that they would be up the order, but they're not. And then Chennai. And then RCB with that hammering in last place. And the only team without a win, Sunrise Hyderabad. And what do you have to say on the overall points table? Fair or not?
Look, I mean, we can win. It's just I don't think we've made the right decisions yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For example, Warner
win.
bowling first and then him batting first against KKR. Because Dinesh Karthik did mention that he'd be happy to bowl first because, you know, Pat Cummins.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that. I think Sunrisers have got to stick to something. I think what they've done against a stronger batting side is they've gone and bowled first, and against probably an arguably stronger bowling side, they've gone and batted first. They overcompensated either way, and I think that ends our IPL edition of the Sport Report for this week. Please join us for more in the coming weeks. I hope you'll be looking at the IPL, and please do play along with IPL Fantasy.